Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we are going to talk about something that I love, live, breathe for, very close, very near to my heart, and that is drugstore makeup. You guys have been following me for a while. If you guys are new, hi, I am a huge drugstore fanatic, lover, fiend, whatever you want to call me. I love finding great drugstore products, obviously at a great price, that are better or the same as luxury products, because hello, luxury products, high-end products can be very pricey, and if we can find good products at the drugstore that are better or the same or whatever it is, girl, I'm all for it. I have narrowed it down to the best of the best 15 drugstore products under $10. That was so hard. I was literally just sitting here in my makeup room trying to figure out which is the best of the best. These are the products that just stood out to me, that immediately when I think of drugstore, these are the products that I constantly reach for. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump straight onto this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as well as turn on the bell. That is the little like notification to stay updated with all my videos, because I know sometimes YouTube lags as far as telling you guys when I upload my videos. So make sure you do that, as well as follow me on my social medias if you guys are curious to see what I do, which is not much, but you guys should follow me. All my social medias are linked down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this best drugstore makeup under $10. The first thing that I'm going to show you guys is, I think, the foundation that for me just stole my heart in 2019. Again, I tried so many foundations, both high-end and drugstore. Now, this is a foundation that I found at my local Ulta. This is the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I am looking at it right now. This one retails at $10, so it's right under the belts of the $10 mark. This foundation is the best liquid foundation I have tried from the drugstore. And again, I've tried a handful. I am oily combination. I am oily in my T-zone. The rest of my skin is pretty normal. Oh my god, you guys, when I'm telling you this foundation is amazing, this foundation is amazing. I don't know what kind of magical potion that they put into this foundation, but every time that I use it, like, no me falla, it never fails me. It is so beautiful on the skin, very breathable, lightweight, long wearing. If you guys suffer from acne or like texture skin or anything like that, this is literally the best foundation for that, because I do have slightly textured skin, like right here, not as much right now because my skin is doing really good. Thank you so much for that. But this foundation just is perfect for textured skin. So again, highly recommend. 10 out of 10, 10 under $10. Bomb. Ever since the Covergirl Concealer was released and I was lucky enough to get it in PR, I'm telling you, I have not been able to put it down. Now, I wasn't able to narrow it down just to the Covergirl Concealer, because even though this is the best drugstore concealer I personally have tried, this one is just hand in hand with it. This is the J.Cat Beauty Staysurance Water Sealed Zero Smudge Concealer. The two shades that I go in between is Soft Tan and M700, which is a Sand Beige. Wow, if you love full coverage, thick, creamy, and affordable, these are the ones for you. I am a full coverage girl all the way through and through. I don't like medium coverage, light coverage on my concealer, especially because I suffer from slight insomnia, which PS, my insomnia has been so much better. But when I do go through those rough times where my insomnia is just kicking my ass, these are the concealers that I know I can count on. I don't know, you guys, I don't know what I would do with these concealers. They're seriously so good, and they're both so long wearing. I can't get enough of these. Moving on to setting powders, I also have two that I just couldn't decide. I couldn't mark it down, but both of these are the bomb. Now, I have personally tried a few high-end setting powders, and I really do like them. I think they do a great job setting my skin, especially if you suffer from a lot of like wrinkles. I have a lot of little wrinkles underneath my eyes. That's just genetics. I guess that's my skin. No matter what concealer or what powder I use, regardless, everything will crease under there. But when I was testing these products out, I was like, wow, these products just take the cake as far as drugstore setting powders. The first one is by NYX. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop setting powder. My shade is light medium. These, you can definitely use them for all over the skin to just set your foundation. I usually don't set my foundation. What I like to do is just set underneath the eyes, and then whatever's left on my sponge, I'll kind of just like dab it all over the skin, and that kind of sets the skin for me. The other one is also by Covergirl. This one is their True Blend Minerals. This is in the shade Banana. The banana shade I really like because I am a little morenita, I'm a little brown biscuit. So I do like that brightening effect underneath the eyes, and this gives me that. Now, with that said, this one can be a little bit drying, especially if you have dry skin. I have seen that happen when my skin is just going through it, and it's not in the mood to be like a glowy and oily, which is like, what are you doing? This is a powder that I go for when I want that full coverage, super glam effects, full beat face. Covergirl Banana shade is where it's at. This is not a powder that you want to leave on your skin for too long because it will dry you out, but just the way it freaking sets the skin, I can totally get over the whole drying parts, kind of. This one was pretty easy because I personally feel victimized by the drugstore because they don't have a lot of bronzers, and I wish they had just a huge selection of bronzers, and maybe they do, but I'm just very picky with the undertones of my bronzers. So the best of the best, my favorite one has to be the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And I actually have you guys to thank for this because you guys put me on this. You guys know that Physicians Formula, they're not the best as far as coming out with shades for every skin tone because they tend to cater for lighter skin gals. I'm really glad that they did expand their colors in the Butter Bronzer because, wow, first of all, the smell, it takes me to a tropical island. I want to be sipping a margarita when I freaking use this bronzer. My shade is deep bronze, and wow, I love this. I love this so much. It's actually the bronzer that I'm wearing on my skin. I really like the tone to it because it's not orange, it's not too cool tone, it's just like right in between. It's like a happy medium. I love this. If you are my skin tone or a little bit lighter, you can definitely get away with this bronzer. Next up is my favorite category, you guys. And this one was so hard to choose because I just, I have a soft spot for highlighters. So I had to pick two. So these are the two highlighters that are just, amazing. The first one is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. They recently released these highlighters. Now, the shade that I have is Glow for Gold, and oh my gosh. This highlighter, though, it is crazy, crazy pigmented. So if you want something extremely blinding, I would definitely suggest this one. That is the shade right there. It is a loose powder, so be careful with them. But if you use them wet or dry, you will get so much pigment. It's insane. The Covergirl Full Spectrum Sculpt Expert Versatile Cheek Palette, which is this. They actually have different shades, and I don't know what the point of this is. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a contour palette or not. But, I mean, this shade, hello, I cannot use it for contouring. But the highlighting, oh my god, look at how creamy these are. Very pigmented. They are a little bit more of a dry formula, but I think that's what makes them so blinding. You guys are looking for a good little highlighting palette on the go that is travel friendly. I would definitely suggest this one. I can't talk, I'm hungry, so I'm trying to like hurry up. If there is one blush that I could use for the rest of my life, there's actually two, but I'm going to just narrow it down to this one because you get 4 different colors in one palette for $9.99. Again, this one barely made it under the belt. This is the Isn't It Peachy Makeup Obsession Blush Palette. If you guys know me, you guys know that I have an obsession with peach blushes. That is all I use, and that is the blush that I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. Oh my god, this blush, you guys, when I tested out this whole brand a few months ago, or it was maybe last year, I don't remember, but I did a full review on Makeup Obsession. If you guys are wanting to watch it, I will try to link it somewhere up here. You guys can just click on it and watch it. But the Isn't It Peachy palette definitely stole my heart. First of all, you get, again, 4 shades. This one I never really used, but it is a really pretty, like, marble pink blush that you can use it as a blush topper. I'm not a fan of blush toppers. I like my blushes to be absolutely matte. But if you mix all of these, you will get the prettiest flush of color. This one is a perfect shade for somebody that is a light complexion. This one is my favorite because it's more of, it's an orange peachy dark warm blush, and then this one is a little bit more on the coral side. I love this, and again, if I could choose one blush for the rest of my life, it would definitely be this one. Making our way over to the lipstick category, I actually picked out a few of my go-to all-time favorite drugstore, obviously, lipsticks. Bullet lipstick. The first one is a brand that I have raved about for a little over a year now. This one is the Makeup Revolution Iconic Matte Nude Lipsticks. My favorite shade is Inspiration. If you are a nude lover, all I have are nude lipsticks, so you're welcome. This one is my favorite formula. Some people say that it can be a little bit drying, and I do agree, but not as drying as some other like high-end matte lipsticks that I've tried. These are only $5, and look at that color right there. The pigment is unreal, creamy, and they're pretty long wearing as far as like them being bullet lipsticks. Is the Rimmel London and Kate lipstick. This one is in the shade number 43. Again, another nude one. This one is more of a softer peachy nude. Oh my god, these don't have a matte finish. They have more of a satin finish. So you guys see the little gloss on there. But these are so creamy, so pigmented, and just stunning in formula. This lipstick is more of a powder puff, and this one is by NYX. This is their Powder Puff Lippy, and this is in the shade Cool Intentions. Wow, this formula is unlike anything I have ever tried. I feel like it makes my lips look very pouty. This is a shade right here, more of a cool tone shade, but it is so pretty. The only thing that I wish is that they had more shades. They have so many crazy shades like oranges and purples and like grays, and I'm not into that. No tea, no shade to anybody that is, but I personally love a nude lipstick, and they don't have very many shades under this powder puff formula or this powder puff thing, and they need to, because this formula is one of my absolute favorites. Because I know how important it is to set your skin, your entire face, once it's like fully beat. This one I haven't used it as much because I'm not big. I forget to use a primer spray. But if you guys still have the Smashbox ones, these are literally a really good dupe to them. This one is the setting spray, and this is the primer spray. So obviously you prime with this, you set with this one. Both of them are really good, and they do elongate the wear of your foundation. The last thing that I wanted to mention are eyelashes, because you guys are always asking me what are my favorite drugstore lashes, and I'm just going to name a few of my favorite ones. These are the Salon Perfects and Brittany Bare lashes. These are two of my favorite ones. This one is, whoop, these are in the style Popping, which these are super flirty, very pretty, wispy, and a little bit on the natural side. And then the other ones are in the style Exotic, and these are a little bit longer, but definitely have that pretty like doll-like wisp to them. Oh my god, my stomach is like grumbling. I hear you. These are probably my top favorite. Now these are not $10. This whole pack is about 15 bucks, but if you just buy them individually, they're about $8, which honestly, it makes more sense to buy them in the pack. I get mine from Ulta. These are the Eylure London Luxe Silk Lashes in the style Marquise. You guys have seen me use these a few times. Genuinely love these. They're so pretty, and I love how these look when I'm wearing absolutely no shadow and no eyeliner, just to pop them on. They just open up your eyes and you look like a little doll, like a little muñeca. And that is it for my list of the best 15 drugstore makeup products under $10. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these products because they're the best. And if I miss any of them, please let me know in the comment section down below what is your favorite drugstore makeup products under $10 because we all want to know, sisters. So share. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I love you all. Have an amazing day wherever you are, night or day, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.